Hello, and welcome to the first episode of BitLife Controls My Sims. So I started a new BitLife, and my name is Mila Oliver. I am a female born in Las Vegas, United States, and I was the result of a random Tinder hookup. So it says our mom is named Lisa Oliver, and she's an insurance agent who's 28 years old. So I guess our mom, is kind of single and she's looking on Tinder, and our father is unknown. So she just had a random Tinder hookup, and thus we were conceived. So let's have a look at our mom. So Lisa Oliver is 28. Her highest education was high school, and her job is the senior insurance agent at Quartz Insurance Group. It looks like we have a pretty good relationship with her, and she's really religious, like almost all the way religious. So I'm gonna have a guess that she's pretty modest, and we'll base her aesthetic and style off of the fact that she's modest. She's not that generous. She's probably kind of mildly generous, and she has a fair amount of money. I would say a average amount, moderate amount. And she's 28 and seems that she's single, so she probably has an apartment to herself. So right away I notice our statistics, and it looks like we're super healthy. We have about average happiness, and smarts, they're a little over halfway. And the thing that stands out to me the most is our looks. So we only have 3% in the looks department, so I'm guessing we're pretty unattractive. I don't know how a baby can be that unattractive, but I guess we're just not very cute. So hopefully we can get that 3% up in the future and get a little cuter as we age. But it'll be a little bit of a challenge for us, so I'm up for it. So we'll jump right into Create a Sim and look at our parents. So this is our mom, Lisa Oliver, and like I said, she's pretty religious. She's got, an average amount of money, and she's kind of generous sometimes, but I went with the whole insurance agent style, and the fact that she probably dresses pretty modest, and also I'm just giving her a little aesthetic of being pretty girly and loving the color pink. So yeah, she does go a little overboard with the pink. And then our father obviously was a random Tinder hookup, so here is our dad, which we won't really know because he's unknown. But both of these Sims were off of the gallery, and I'll put their creators up on the screen. I did add a lot to the mom, but the dad's pretty much the same because he's just, there for a genetic factor. Alright, so our mom's gonna go on her Tinder date now, and they're just at a little restaurant. They're kind of embarrassed because they were trying to flirt, but they, don't know each other that well yet. So let's just have them go get a table. Maybe they'll sit outside at this nice romantic one. And if you notice, there's a little family nearby that's wearing a lot of green. That's actually, this is my BitLife save. So these people are from my St. Patrick's Day challenge on BitLife, where you have to have 7 red-haired children and a lot of green cars and other stuff like that. Anyways, so looks like the Tinder date is up here at the bar already, looking to get a drink, and we're trying to get this table Let's go ahead and order some food. I think she would definitely want to get some wine with dinner. Not sure what her date would want, but definitely think she would go for some red wine. Let's see. How about some music? He could try this barley wine ale. Try something like that. And I think, they'll start with some appetizers. Maybe a breadstick and some salad. But, I don't know if they're too keen on the main course yet. I think they're kind of eager to get back to the apartment after this dinner. So I'll let them enjoy their date. I'll leave them to it. Have them be romantic and flirt a little bit before the night's over. Pregnant with us, and that means this Tinder date is coming to an end. It sounds like we have some noisy neighbors, so maybe he can take care of that before he leaves. Usually this doesn't go so well, the neighbors get mad, but let's see if he can work his charm on our noisy neighbors. Ooh. Oh, she's actually pretty good about it. I mean, they lost some friendship, but what are you gonna do about that? He doesn't even live here. And Lisa is making some food because she was not full after that restaurant date. But I'm gonna have our Tinder date come and tell us goodbye. It's been a fun date. I'm gonna have them become just friends. Alright, so they decide to cool off their romantic relationship, and I'm just gonna go ahead and also set their friendship to, let's see, to acquaintances, because that way, you know, they didn't exchange numbers or anything, they just had one Tinder date, and he's gonna go his separate way. So I'm gonna move him out into some of my townies right here. These are a lot of the guys that I use with my other BitLifes in Sims game. When they're kind of out of the picture, they go and live here. Alright. So once our mom found out she was having a girl, she got really excited and bought all kinds of baby toys and decorations and made sure most of them were pink. I feel like all of this pink stuff is going to make us not want to wear pink and have pink stuff when we're older, but you never know. And I think our mom is really excited about having a girl, but maybe she also realizes that it's going to be hard to raise a kid on her own, and hopes that she can do a good job of it. And the day is here. We're about to be born and start our BitLife. It's a girl, and our name's going to be Mila. So now we can actually go back into BitLife and start living our life. So this was just all the setup leading up to when we were born. So there's a lot of fun ahead for us. So let's go ahead and age up a year. Okay, so we're 1 year old. Nothing has happened. We're still just a baby. So let's age up another year. Okay, so a little girl that you are playing with picks up your favorite teddy bear. What will you do? Refuse to let her play with it, give it to her, play with it together, or let her play with it? Alright, so I'm going to say surprise me since we're still a baby, and this will probably just shape how we're going to act for the rest of our life. Oh, okay, so we refuse to let another child play with our favorite teddy bear. Oh my goodness, we need to learn to share. Alright, so we're just going to age up another year. Ooh, okay, so we're in our childhood now. Wet pants, uh-oh. While playing at the park, you accidentally pee your pants. What will you do? Get wet before anyone notices? What is this, a water park? Own it or go home. Alright, so let's surprise me. Alright, so we're gonna go home. So I went home with my head hung low after I peed myself in front of the other kids at the park. Oh no, this is so embarrassing. Poor Mila. Oh my goodness, I just noticed that our looks are at 0%. Oh my gosh. So not only did we just embarrass ourselves in front of all the other kids at the park, but 3-year-old Mila has 0% looks. Poor thing. She just can't catch a break right now. I mean, I guess we can only go up from here, right? So let's see where this life takes us. So I'm just gonna have her spend some time with her mom and have a conversation and things like that. So it looks like we talked about why the sky's blue. Oh, maybe instead of pink, we'll grow up to like the color blue since we're surrounded by pink. And my mom took me to a yoga class. Okay, so I'm 3, so mom can definitely do yoga instead. All right, time to age into a toddler. So I'm gonna give Mila the clingy trait because in the BitLife so far, she's kind of done things like not share and want to go home when she's embarrassed. And I feel like because she's has 0% looks and, you know, a great relationship with her mom, it only makes sense that she would be clingy with her mom at this age. So she's gonna just play with some toys and we'll hop right she has a funny expression, but we'll hop right into create a sim and do a speed makeover really quick. So I know she has 0% looks, but this is The Sims and I just want to enjoy my gameplay, so for all intents and purposes, she's 0% looks, but she makes a cute toddler if I do say so. The looks is all a matter of perspective, right? So mom's just out here doing her yoga in the beautiful Las Vegas air. And we're living it up, wrecking in our bedroom, our beautiful pink bedroom. But it seems like she also really likes playing with the dolls. So she does seem pretty girly right now. I know that's kind of all the toys she has, but she is so cute. Look at her playing. Oh, so adorable. Anyways, I think I'm just going to end this part here since we did a lot of setup and I don't want this episode to be too long. But I am really excited to continue playing BitLife Controls My Sims, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!